Let's see how this thing gonna go, y'all. Gonna see how this thing gonna go. I think I done messed up. What it do? What it do, Sterling? How you doing? How you doing? This is my first time going live. I didn't want to go in these circumstances like this because I've been working with my laptop, man. I just can't get the studio thing to go through on my stuff. But how you doing on this Sunday, brother? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. I'm just doing the trial run. That's all, man. Just talk to the people. Yeah, I'm trying to get it, man. I was trying to do it off the laptop, man, but it just wouldn't do it. Say I need some encoding, so I'm gonna go to this computer shop in the morning and get it done. What's up, Star Keisha? How you doing? How you doing, sister? How your Sunday going? Yeah, y'all. Brother, trying to work through these laptops, man, and get the frames right. So I said, man, let me do it off my phone right quick and talk to the family. Yeah, my weekend went pretty good, man. My son, he went back home for college. Yesterday, I dropped him off at the airport. I didn't get a chance to see the boy over the week. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so busy with his friends and stuff. You know how these kids get when they get older. They act like they can't just sit with daddy no more. They just sit with daddy. So, okay, I see how this works, man. I've been trying to go live off this computer. So cause I want to play some videos, but I guess I had to do that next time. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Yeah, I'm just seeing how this is my first time going live. So I'm gonna start going live probably like on Wednesdays and Sundays around this time, around about it's 7 o'clock now, but I was trying to go live at 6, but wouldn't let me. It was a couple topics I wanted to talk about, but I can't. So that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, man. Hey, man, we're gonna get it right, man. I'm gonna get it right, man. I don't know what to do. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go. See, that's what I'm saying. Got streamed. I don't know, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to these talk to these people about helping me on this OBS Studios on how can I go live off YouTube. Because when I click YouTube on here, they say I need an encoding thing. So I'm gonna figure it out, man. Because I want to play some videos, man. Some stuff I seen over the weekend. But we'll try to do that Wednesday, and I just make a video about it. But yeah, we're gonna make a video about it. But yeah, we're gonna get it right, y'all. We're gonna get it right, man. I just thank y'all for the 24 people that came up here, man. I just thank y'all for coming up here. Yeah, I googled it. I'm gonna Google it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I figured out how to work OBS, but when I try to go live on YouTube from the laptop, it won't let me do it. Yeah, I'm gonna ask all that, man. I'm gonna try it again and see what I can do and stuff. So I'm gonna try to do that, man. I'm gonna try to do all that there. But what y'all been seeing on the news this week? What's some things y'all been noticing this week? $100, 100. I don't know what that means. You spamming my chat, Flaxer? You spamming the chat? Don't spam it, man. Don't spam it, man. We sure lives. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. Like it's certain stuff that I'm seeing, like in Al Jazeera News and BBC and stuff like that. They reporting something totally different than what we're seeing in the mainstream media. So what we're seeing is totally different. And I think America and Israel overplayed their hand. Now, do I want us to lose? No, because that means we're gonna be affected by it. And I don't want to be affected by it, but I don't like war though. But if you're gonna pop out on somebody, make sure you pop out on them for real, for real. Make sure you pop out on them for real, for real. So I hope we do get something out of it, man. I hope it stop. I hope I just don't like I never liked war. I just never liked it. That just never my thing. I believe everything can be talked out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have conflict resolution skills as a person in America, I know I can have conflict resolution skills doing this. What's up, MQR? What's going on? Did you get those warrants taken care of? What warrants? I ain't got no goddamn warrants. You get your warrants taken care of? Why you projecting? I ain't got no warrants. You think I'm a criminal? Because I'm a Negro? So everybody that's black got a, I guess everybody that's black got warrants. I ain't got no goddamn warrants. Basically, okay, Michael. Shout out to Michael. I ain't smart. You smart. I'm just a nigga with some common sense. You not racist. I never said you were racist. I just said you think black people got warrants and stuff. I'm too old to be having warrants. If I do, I pay it. If they pull me over and take me to jail, I got enough money to pay it. It ain't no big deal. I've been through worse. What the fuck is Jay Clips? I don't know what he on. What's up, Moonskate? How you doing? How you doing, Moonskate? Yeah, I don't know what that dude on. It's cool though. I'm curious how the Afro-Israelis and the Afro-Iranians are doing. No reports for them. They will never report them. They will never report them. We have seen certain videos of the Afro-Iranis celebrating, you know, but or upset also. It's been 50-50, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, because even the Afro ones I seen, it's been 50-50 with them. You know, they getting mistreated. I heard things about them that were being mistreated. We know how they treat their people in Israel too, the Afro people in Israel. They get mistreated real bad. They always get mistreated. I heard when black folks go out there, they get spat on. They get spat on when they go out there. I ain't never trying to go out there. I don't want to go out there. No country where you gonna spit on me. I ain't knocking nobody that want to go. I ain't trying to go out there. Ah, I ain't trying to go out there. It was a lot in that school that got deleted. What school got deleted? Man, so much stuff going on. Was it the hold on, let me see something, y'all. See, that's why I wish I had my stuff, man. I could just I feel so crazy right now. I feel so crazy. But yeah, I'm used to doing YouTube lives and stuff, so I don't know how tricky YouTube is. I mean TikTok lives. I'm so used to doing TikTok lives and stuff. And oh, and Iran, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. That was what, yesterday or the day before when I heard about that. They sent them things over there, man. They ain't bullshitting though. I hope it stopped, man. I ain't gonna lie. I hope it stopped. I hope we get some peace out here, man. All this shit. There was a lot in that school that got deleted. Yeah, man. And I heard we lost some American soldiers also. I heard that too. It's a lot of American soldiers got lost. You know, I heard some wild stuff too with the Africans too. I heard Africans was they was getting tricked going to Russia, saying that they was gonna fight in the war, and Russia not fight in the war, but they said they were gonna do some like play sports or do stuff in the community in Russia. Next thing you know, these people that turn these Africans into war, man. Oh man. Thank y'all for the gift. Thank you for the 100 gift. Thank you for the 100 gift. I don't know how none of this stuff work, y'all, so I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know how. Send press F. Same way they send YouTube trolls info. Yeah, they always do that, man. They always gonna mess with FBA channels. Anytime when you have black Americans congregating, man, just talking some stuff, they always gonna come. They always gonna come for us, man, and disrupt and stuff like that. Just like today. I thought I was gonna be ready today, y'all. I'm talking I had some videos queued up on this laptop, but Wednesday I will be ready Wednesday for sure. So now I'm just just getting used to the functions of YouTube, going YouTube live and stuff. So y'all just bear with me, man. Am I a follower of Christ? Nah. What up? What up, Tamika? How you doing? Tanika, how you doing, Tanika? But I do follow the words in the Bible. I do follow the words in the Bible. There are some scriptures up there I do believe and I follow up with. Mm-hmm. Hope everybody had a great weekend, man. We're gonna have a strong week this week, man. We're gonna have a strong week. Yeah, I'm used to doing TikTok live. We spiritual people, man. We feel it. Like sometimes through this, we can feel it, man. We feel energy, man. You know, we can walk in. Most of us can recognize when we walk in certain spaces, in restaurants, clubs, churches, jobs, or whatever, and we might see one black person. We can feel their energy from that black person. You know what I'm saying? It's like a feeling that we get when we see our people somewhere. You know, I think that's one of the greatest things that we have that I don't think nobody have. You know what I'm saying? I don't think an African have. I don't think a white person have. I don't think a Mexican have. I don't think nobody got that gift that we have. We have a gift of compassion. A lot of these people don't have compassion. You know what I mean? Like they always focus on the negative of black folks, or the small percentage of black people that commit crimes, or the small percentage of black people that just don't do right. But for the most part, man, most of us, man, when we see each other, we embrace each other. You know, now I understand, you know, there's certain cultural things in certain states like New York, California, not New York, but New York, up north, and places like that where, you know, people probably not be as welcoming like that, but at the same time, they welcome into their people in their city, you know. But everywhere I done went across the United States, man, I was embraced by my people. I ain't gonna lie, everywhere I went, even when I used to go to New York when I was young, you know, people embraced me. People always embrace me, man. That's why I always tell folks, like, it's all gonna be bad apples. Bad apples everywhere. It's a bunch of niggas I don't like. Oh, shout out to Indianapolis, man. Shout out to Indianapolis. But there's a lot of black. Well, I'm from Mississippi, but I live in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, Texas now. Yeah, I'm in Dallas, Texas. But I'm from Mississippi. I've been in Dallas for about 15 years now. And 43 years about. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all a little about myself too. I'm 43 years old. I got 2 kids, 2 different baby mamas. Both of my kids live with me. Well, they going out to college now. They doing college thing. Oh, your family from Mississippi? What part of Mississippi? And because I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. Uh, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I'm the only child. You know, my mama and daddy's only child. But they did divorce as I got older. That didn't affect me or nothing like that. I didn't get affected by my mom and dad being divorced, so it wasn't nothing like that. Lorenzo Gray, I might know if I seen him. Nah, I ain't no sport. Greenville, shout out to Greenville, Mississippi. Nah, I wasn't really sport. Let me say that I wasn't poor, man. You know, I don't have a struggle story too much. You know what I'm saying? We weren't rich or nothing, but looking back on things, yeah, we they made do. You know, my mama, she a therapist. My dad was a preacher, and he was an accountant first. He used to be an accountant, then he switched over. But my mom, she been like a mental health therapist and stuff. Bay Spring, shout out to Bay Spring, Jasmine County. Yeah, but anyway, I always been that type of cat. Always been that type of kid that you had to tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to tell me the truth. You know what I mean is like if my mom and dad. That's one thing I'm happy my mom and dad did allow me to be. A lot of people might see that as me talking back to my parents, but let's say my mama tell me, well, hey, you need to go into the baseboard, wipe off the baseboard, do this and do that. I said, why? Why I need to do that? What's the point of that? She'll have to explain that shit to me. Like, well, you got to wipe out the baseboard so you don't have allergies. So the house will be clean, so there won't be no dust mites, so there won't be no bugs, stuff like that. So I was one of them kids, baby. You just couldn't tell me nothing without me asking why. And that shit kind of hurt me throughout my school years in school, you know what I mean? Because a teacher tell me something, I'll be like, why? Why? My grandma and them used to be mad at when I say why? They used to whoop my ass for this shit. Yeah, they ain't like this shit. So y'all one of them people, man. Never really got in trouble in school or nothing like that. Like my mom and dad, they didn't abuse me or nothing. I got my ass whooped though. I got my ass tore out the frame. What else? I love women at one. I still love women, but I was out there with the women for a long time. I ain't got no streets though. I wasn't no street dude or nothing like that. I hung with a lot of street cats though. What's up, FBA fam? Yeah, I hung with a lot of street dudes. You know, I wasn't no street nigga or nothing like that, but some of my friends was from the street, so I did pick up a few habits from, you know. I learned from other people's mistakes. You know, they kept me from making mistakes. Never was a trouble kid. Well, I did get in trouble when I was a kid though, too. That's another story I'll tell later. What else? I don't know. Had a simple little life, man. Just a typical nigga life. Same struggle that everybody went through, you know. Had millions of jobs, couldn't keep a job. Because I couldn't stand them white folks telling me what to do. Then I found social media where I could, because I was always being like a shit, you know, I always used to talk a lot of noise all the time, you know. So I always like to crack jokes, you know, talk crap all day, every day to, you know how we do. You know how we do as Black Americans. So that's always been me. Are you in the market and investing? I wish FBAs would learn the basics about it. Yeah, I invest, you know, but it's for, you can't just force people to invest either. People got to want to invest. People, it got to be explained to them in the layman's terms on the reason why to invest, you know. I invested with my children's future or whatever, you know. So they pretty good when they get older. Me, I'm straight, you know. I'm pretty cool. What's my goals? I ain't gonna lie, my goals to be a content creator, man. I want to be a content creator in the FBA space. I think I accomplished all my goals. You know what I mean? I did everything I wanted in my life. There's nothing I haven't done that I wanted to do. Now, there's things I haven't done, but I've done everything that I wanted to do. I done everything, man. You know, I went to college, graduated college, did that, went out the country, went to two different continents that I always wanted to go. Um, Never been married, but I got a boy and a girl. Made enough money to where I'm okay. I'm not rich or nothing, but I'm okay. I ain't got to worry no more. I don't know. I like content creation. Plus, I ain't got nothing to do, y'all. Like, I sit at the house all day not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter, she be working, going to school. My son and I were playing football. You know, so I don't be got nothing to do. Just me and my dog. So I don't be having nothing to do. I don't be having nothing to do. So I said, man, I want to just do content creation full time and see where it take me. You know, I want to stick in the FBA realm. I don't want to be too big or nothing like that. You know, I want to be in the chitlin circuit. I don't want to be too popular like that, but I want to be just enough that, you know, people do recognize me. You know what I mean? That's my goal. That's why I want to work on like my speech, how I communicate effectively with people, make sure that I continue being authentic with my people, and that's it, man. And keep a clean nose. Keep a clean nose and be upfront with shit. What type of work did I do? Shit, man, I did everything, man. I was a claims adjuster. I did like I used to do what you I had any type of job you could think of. I had. I used to work for CPS back in Mississippi. I used to take people kids back in Mississippi back in 2009. I used to work for CPS. Yeah, I did CPS for 2 years. They assigned me to the rough part of the job. That's when I was over when women have their babies. They got to get taken. I had to deal with that. Um, I was over runaways. I did that, and I was over going to hostile environments with people. Yeah, I was taking the new babies, man. I was taking the new babies. Yeah, I did that from 2008 to until 2000. Now, Junior was born 2007, so so I stopped at like the end of 2009. I didn't feel right, because I got some stories too about this shit too, y'all. But when you first get that job, you start to feel empathy for people. You know what I'm saying? You feel sorry for the kids. You feel sorry for the circumstances that some of these children are in. But as time go on, these people start to be another case number. And once I start feeling it, once I stop like having a heart for these people like that, that's when I said, man, I can't do this. So I end up dumbing down and working for the food stamp program. With they call it SNAP. Start working for SNAP in Mississippi. Then after that, man, I shot on to Dallas. Yeah, they've been through enough, man, and it's a CPS is good and it's bad, man. It's not good and it's not bad because when you take these children from hostile environments, they always go back to the hostile environment. It's all about money. Y'all probably already know that, but it's about money, man. These people got to pay these parenting classes. They got to pay these court costs, court fees, lawyers, parenting classes, abuse classes, therapy. Then you got to do family therapy. You got to do all these things. It's all about money. They ain't going to get the kid back. But let's say the kids don't go back. So now these kids might be in another stressful environment or another abused environment or another environment where they're sexually abused or sexually assaulted. Or they run away. Man, I ain't gonna tell this story yet. But yeah, man, it's a wild thing. But then I worked at Texas Instrument. I worked everywhere, man. I used to do one of my main things was working in health insurance, Like I was the guy that, let's say you went to the hospital and you got signal or something like that, right? And you need surgery, not hospital. Let's say you go to a doctor's office and they're gonna you gotta do surgery or something. I'm the guy that verifies to make sure that I call the insurance company, make sure they cover how much you owe, how much they'll pay, all that and all that. So I was one of them people. Then I did. I'm gonna tell you, my favorite job I did was pension. I used to be a pension specialist. Business management, a wasteful degree. Business management. I ain't really want to go to college, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. My daddy told me to pick up a trade, and I should have listened to him. Yeah, I got it, man. I had about 60, 70 jobs, y'all. I ain't bullshit. I had all types of jobs. I ain't gonna lie. I had all types of jobs, but most of them been in healthcare, though. Most of my jobs been in healthcare. Yeah, I had some good jobs. Yeah, I had some good jobs, man. They always paid good, man. Because in Texas, in Dallas especially, there's so many opportunities. Like it's easy to get a job here. It's so easy to get a job here. Like if you get fired today, you're during that time now it's kind of hard now. The job market kind of crazy, but like from 2018 between 2018 and back, boy, it's so easy to get a job in Dallas. It was nothing. But thank you for the gifts, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. The stuff you said about flies on the eyes the other day never changed the way you speak, man. It's your flavor. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Beast. Shout out to Beast. Thank you so much for that, brother. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the gift, man. Oh shit, man. I got $5. Hell yeah. Let me see. What was your favorite job? Man, my favorite job was Texas Instrument, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that's why I don't know if y'all heard the story when I was working at Texas Instrument and I worked with all them goddamn Africans and shit. I enjoyed that shit. That shit was fun. I ain't gonna, that was my favorite job because I was off 3 days on 4, then off 4 on 3. If that makes sense. Like we had alternate weeks, you know what I'm saying? So one week I might work 3 days off 4, then that following week I work 4 and off 3. I love this shit. Who are your favorite FBA creators? Man, one Tariq Nasheed for sure. I kind of like Phil Scott too. I watch Phil Scott a lot. I like Phil Scott. He kind of misogynistic a little bit, but I like Phil Scott a lot. He kind of Pan African also. I like Phil Scott a lot. I like Professor Truth and Black Black Black. I forgot his name. Professor Black. I love them. I love those creators, man. FBA creators. And there's a couple more I've been watching. I like Afro Elite. I be seeing him on TikTok. He's very talented brother. I never got a chance to speak with him though. Um, I'm starting to get into what's the other brother name? It's another brother. What's his name? Afro. What's his name? It's not Afro Elite, but it's another one. Come on, y'all. I forgot his name. I forgot that brother name. He got dread. Yeah, I think AA Taylor is a real Black American man. I think he is. He's a Black American. He's just one of them Pan Africans that don't like Black Americans or FBA. He's a funny nigga, man. That's a funny dude. Black Alpha. That's his name, Black Alpha. I'm starting to like Black Alpha too. That boy passion. That's some passion right there. So I watch them content creators, man, just trying to find my way, not copying their style, but how can I say, how they grab y'all's attention. That's why I want to learn, like, especially doing lives, like how they grab people's attention. I want to learn that method. That's why I wish I had my stuff here, but they some great content creators, man. I ain't got no problem with them. Check out Love Jones, the sister from Brooke. I saw both of you on the other video and stuff. Oh, appreciate Star Keisha. Appreciate it. Yeah, Love Jones. Yeah, I be seeing Love Jones on TikTok also, cause I'm from TikTok. So I ran. I'm gonna have to follow her too. I'm so happy y'all mentioned her. Yeah, she dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. That sister she dope, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. She go hard too over there, man. She is 100. Like, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go on her panel one day. There's just so many FBA creators, and sometimes, me, I don't mind when people come on my panel. But sometimes, when I don't be wanna go on certain people panels sometimes because I ain't saying I'm known like that, but a lot of you have Africans, Mexicans, Caribbeans, they'll pop up on other people's panels and start cussing me out and shit. And I don't want that to be, nothing turning. But I'm gonna have to check her out too, man. She is dope, y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all follow Love Jones. Yeah, she is dope. I rock with Love Jones, man. I rock with Love Jones. Now I ain't popular, Nisa. I wish I was. I ain't popular. But I will say this though. Now, when I went to I did go to the mall one time. I tell this story, but I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I'm gonna tell it in one of my videos. But I did run into two Africans before at the mall at North Park Mall out here in Dallas, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit was crazy as hell. That shit was crazy. Because I was wondering why they was staring at me so hard. You know what I'm saying? I was a chick too. And, as a man, get punked out in front of a woman, and you don't want the woman to think you a sucker or nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all that too later. Did you go? Nah, I ain't. They canceled the trip for me to go to South Africa. They canceled that trip. I was supposed to go, but they canceled it. Yeah, I was excited to go to South Africa, man. I was going with some white people, man. They was doing the filming of the documentary. Oh, one of the things too I do out here, man. We are against child trafficking and kids that they are SA, and they were doing a documentary on an island out there in South Africa called Bird Island. And they was gonna talk to the locals and stuff. And I was just going there. It's not my project; it's their project. I was just invited to go. I was just invited to go. I had nothing to do. I wasn't gonna be in it or nothing. I was just invited to go so I could learn more about this child sex trafficking that used to go on out there. I wanted to go. Yeah, the African country. Yeah, them Africans, man. Hey, let me tell you something about them Africans too. They be mad, man. They be mad as hell. But when they talk to me though, they be melting in my hands. You know what I'm saying? They talk their shit. Oh man, it's all love and war. It's all entertainment for me. Shout out to them Africans, man. Shout out to them funky flip flop wearing Africans. Yeah, see, I didn't even know like shit was going on YouTube like that because I was wondering where it was this one of our elders approached me on TikTok one time. Now, it was a sister approached me on TikTok saying her mama watched me on YouTube. I said, "How your mama watch me on YouTube? I ain't really on there like that." You know what I'm saying? Like now, she always pull up your videos on YouTube. I'm like, man, I ain't on YouTube. You know, I might post here and there, like I do post stuff on shorts or something, but I never just did long form content like that. You know what I'm saying? And but it turned out people will use, which I don't mind. I don't mind people using my stuff off TikTok. They help me out. I see on YouTube before. If you want to. Yeah, yeah. Now I used to be on YouTube early on. I used to do entertainment content. You know, report what's going on in entertainment news. But that was a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? So then I used to be on people panels and shit. You know, like I think was the manosphere thing. You know, I couldn't fit in with that because I'm not a type of man that blame women for everything. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just wasn't me. So I didn't fit in over there either. You know what I'm saying? So I had to find my tribe a little bit on social media. But I always been for my people. But I just wasn't in the game of talking down on women all the time, like blaming women for what's happening in the black community. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't my game. You know, they called me a simp for that, but I'm just a logical thinking man. If I'm as a black man, we supposed to be leaders, and we saying black women fail the community. Well, who it fall on? Fall on a black man. Yeah, one of them kind of niggas. So I always put the blame on us. You know, there are faults on both sides though. That's one, you know, like that's why I don't ever get into that gender shit. Well, who it is and who that, man. You know, find who you love, man. And, heal yourself. That's my best bet. Heal yourself. Yeah, you gotta be gentle, man. You know, you gotta be gentle with women, even with the African women. I roast them a little bit, but I don't too much go hard on women like that. I don't too much go hard. I got, you know, my daughter, she be watching my content. Her friends be watching my content. My son and his friends watch my content. So I always want to show them, like, you can still go at people, or if you want to go at a woman, but you don't have to call her B word or, you know, all that other stuff. You ain't got to disrespect her. And I never call an African woman the B word or the H word or nothing like that. You know, I talk shit about. I might say your feet dirty or something like that, or your wig crooked, you know, something like that. But I don't go hard like I go on the men. Because even if I do say some horrendous thing to an African woman, a black American woman can internalize that what I said is, you know, she can feel the way. Because she probably heard that from me and saying that to her what I say to the African woman. So I said, you know what? Let me do my best to be respectful to the African women. You know what I mean? Because they be coming at me hostile too. They be talking shit to me. I talk shit back to them. Now. I ain't finna let no woman now. Hold on now. I ain't finna let no woman talk shit to, but I ain't finna degrade a woman. I ain't finna degrade no woman. Yeah. I appreciate Doug Fresh. I ain't finna degrade no woman, but I ain't no perfect nigga either now. So hold on. Let me say this too. Y'all see me on TV. Get caught up in a whole string, you know, me buying some cat, you know. just let you know I did that. That was me. They got caught up at the hotel with a prostitute. So, but I ain't perfect, but I do have respect though. I do have respect. And my men too. I have respect for my black American men too. You know, when I talk about black American men, I always careful on how I say things about black American men. You know, me as a man, I can judge a man just like a man can judge me. There are things that my men, a segment, not all my brothers do this, but it's a small segment of what men be doing that I don't agree with. I just don't agree with. And that segment is that whining shit. That's one thing I don't like a man that whine, especially whining to me. You know, I don't like this shit. Be a man. Be a man about yours. And I believe in, you know, hey, other than that shit, it is what it is. Y'all know. Yeah, but we're gonna be all right though, black people. I think we're doing a great job on what we're doing with this delineation movement. We doing a lot, and our brother Tariq made a good point too with the delineation thing. I think I said this too before. Also, that it's with this delineation movement, with us loving ourselves, loving our ancestry, loving everything about us. it be certain instances where I be want to pop off on somebody, right? Talk shit or say something, not talk to my cousin or have an attitude with someone. You know what I'm saying? Before I do that, I don't know, something just stop me sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I gotta think like, I love this person. I love this person. And let me catch myself before I say something slick to him. Can a black American man cannot be judged for one day? Listen, I'm gonna give you some good advice that my daddy taught me. Women and children can afford to make mistakes, but men can't. At the end of the day, a man gotta have some type of strength, mental strength in his mind to understand that how this world is set up for the black man. I don't want no days off. I want to be looked at as the bad guy. From white people, from my own people, from anybody. That keep us on our toes. I ain't got time to be laying down worried about, man, when we gonna get a break, man. When these black women gonna stop talking about it? When the white man gonna do this? I don't give a fuck about this shit. It's all about, let me say this. Charity starts at home, right? It's all about my kids. It's all about the women that I mess with, that I'm around, their children, my family, my mom. You get what I'm saying? My cousins, my friends, and other people that don't look at me like that. See, I focus on the people that love me or that respect me. I can't focus on the people that don't like me. And I think that's what men gotta, that's why I see a problem with my brothers. They don't know how to accept love from people that love them. And you gotta understand there's people that just not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody. There's niggas that don't like me. There are black American men that don't like me. There are black American women that can't stand me. It just can't. But we gotta have this mental strength to where fuck with the people that love you. And don't get in your feelings what people say just about black men in general. I don't give a damn. That really, it don't bother me. It don't bother me at all because I'm not around people that feel like that towards black men. And you gotta understand too, what make a person say that about a black man. Sometimes you gotta have compassion for the weak. I ain't saying these people are weak, but you gotta have compassion. You gotta think about like what happened to this person to make her say these things about black men. Was she sexually assaulted? Was she abused previously? What issues did she have? And when she see all that, why you gonna take it personal? You ain't fucking her. You ain't paying her bill. You ain't doing none of this. You don't even know these people. And if you got that in your life, you got to fix that within yourself too. You got to be with people that love you, that respect you, that matches you. The problem is with some of these cats that I'm noticing, you can't force a woman to be something that she not. If I want me a Muslim woman, I ain't finna force a woman that's a Christian that believe in Jesus Christ to support Allah. If I meet a woman that's in the strip club, because I go to strip clubs on Wednesdays and Fridays, right? I can't just tell this woman stop stripping because I don't want you to strip. I don't want you to strip. Oh, thank you so much, Danielle. Shout out to Danielle. That's her. You know, if she don't cook, let's say I meet a woman that don't want to cook. I need to find. I don't need to be with her. Why I'm gonna force somebody that don't like to cook? If I meet a woman that don't want to go 50-50, why I'm gonna force a woman that don't want a man to go 50-50? Why would I want to make this woman that have standards for herself personally, that want a man to pay all the bills? I'm not finna worry myself. Fuck that. Let me find me a person that's already made. Thank you, Danielle. You finally called me, man. I appreciate you calling me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for the gift too. Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. So that's how I feel. That's why I tell any man. That's why I tell any man. Don't let nothing. We got too much going on in our life, bro, to be worried about how people think of us. Oh, what up, Neo Soloist? What's up, Neo Soloist? Neo, I couldn't get my laptop right. I had some shit in the background that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I had some shit. I want to play some videos and stuff, but I don't know how to do this. So I'm gonna go to this computer shop in the morning so they can tell me how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my girl Danielle, man, Neo Soldiers, man. She be supporting me on TikTok too. Thank you so much. But yeah, Doug, that's all we got to do, man. We got to teach our boys on how to control their emotions also. You know, we got to teach our young men on how to control their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be upset. It's okay. I promise it's okay to be upset. But think about why you upset. What make you upset? What's going on in your life right now that's making you upset? Oh, no, forget that. I didn't mean to say that. What this person say to you or do to you to make you upset that you want to pop off on? When you think about what's making you upset, think about, is it worth it? Is it worth you hurting yourself? Is it worth you going to jail? Is it worth you taking a chance on you being 6 feet under? If you bypass all that and you still go, stand on it. Stand on that shit. Stand on it. Me, for example. Now, I will crash out. What I worry about with I will crash out probably on the YT person before I crash out on my brother. I will do that. I will do that. But yes, us as Black Americans, man, you know, we got to find our own tribe like an African. You know, we got to find people that we gel and mesh with. We just do. There's a lot of foundational Black Americans that I would never kick it with, and they would never kick it with me because of how I am. You know what I mean? There's a certain type of people that I kick it with. You know, and we all got to find our own tribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. Man, thank y'all for the gift, though. Thank y'all for the gift. Yeah, like, it's, you know, with social media, and I don't use social media, for example. You know, you'll come across some great people. Now, let me say this. Let's say you come across hostile people on social media. What keep me from getting upset with them is I don't know what they're going through personally at home. You know what I'm saying? For you to have this much hostility towards me, and you just angry at me. I ain't talking about Africans, I'm talking about Black Americans. For you to have that hostility towards me, what you got going on in your personal life? Are you having financial issues? Are you mentally messed up in the mind? You know, what is going on with you? What is going on? And once I see that, I don't take it personal because I don't know you. That's how we got to look at it. We don't know these people. We don't know these people. Neo Soldiers tell you, man, I stay away from the drama. I do my best. Now, the drama come to me, I'm with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the bullshit now. Cause I can go low just as well as the next man can go low. But I'm not about to be upset with you in my feelings about you. Only people I'm being feelings about is people that's close to me that come. I say, hey, man, Brian ain't, man, when Brian be telling you with that black shit, man, it made me fucking up a white girl. I'm like, God damn, nigga, why you telling them that, man? Those, you know, I ain't fucking no white girl. But I'm just saying, or a girl might come out and say, well, Brian be telling y'all that he be, a man should pour into a woman. Well, why Brian ain't pouring into me? That would hurt my feelings because that's somebody close to me. Or my kids get online and say I don't take care of them. That would hurt me because that's something close to me. And I probably still won't react to it. Thank God my life is good, right? Yeah, man, peace, man. Peace is everything. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Facts, man. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That ain't our kinfolk. No. But even though all skin folk ain't kinfolk and I see them across the street and something happen, I do got my eye on, make sure they all right, but we ain't gelling and getting skin to skin together. Fuck that. Fuck F that. Damn, I'm cussing. Just cussing? I don't know if you can cuss like that on here. But yeah, man, we gonna be alright, y'all. I have some stuff to talk about, man. It's all good. But we gonna be just fine, people. I promise gonna be just fine. I'm just happy, man, that where we at right now. I'm just happy. And y'all keep spreading the knowledge too. FBA for life, New York City. Shout out to New York City. That's why I got my game from New York City. My auntie stayed out there, man, New York. I used to go out there as a kid. You still eating white people chicken? Yeah, I'm still eating that shit. Yeah, I love some chicken now. I love that cluck cluck. Now Dallas, see Neo Soul, we ain't doing that over here. These people don't need to know about my chicken stuff. They don't need to know how much I love chicken. They do not need to know how much I love chicken. These folks gonna look at me like a goddamn coon. Tell how these folks look at me like a coon. Neo Solar's already. This is my first live, so I can talk to my people. What do you think is the solution for diaspora roles in your opinion? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so 100. This is gonna be a forever thing. This is gonna be up in this stuff forever. Um, us as Black Americans, we can stop because we understand the game. We can stop the diaspora wars, but for Africans will not come together. Africa will forever be, and Caribbean islands will ever be in turmoil. I don't see Africa or Caribbean islands being on one accord with each other. So we always gonna have this tribalistic beef with them. Well, they're gonna have tribalism with us. We always gonna deal with tribalism with them. So I don't believe these Africans will be I don't think they're gonna be civilized enough to stop the diaspora war. We can, we know how to take our foot off the gas, but these folks don't. Well, I ain't want to say they got their foot on the gas, but these folks just don't have the mental capacity to understand, like, okay, Black Americans got the light on them. Black Americans doing this right now. Black American is moving like this. Everybody listen to Black American. So a nigga with game will understand, like, okay, since nobody ain't listening to me, let me get up under the Black Americans. Let me help them out, and whatever they got, they're gonna throw us a ball down here too. They gonna help. It gonna benefit me as an African. But Africans not smart like that. They're too tribalistic. That's why they're gonna forever be at the bottom. Africa would never rise. Never. Like I said one time, I'm gonna say it again. Even if America fall and we turn to a third world country, Africa still will not rise. Africa will not rise. That's just my personal opinion. I talked to these folks online so much, y'all, for like 4 years, and I saw that there's no hope for them ever, ever. It gonna and I know I'm gonna sound coonish for this, but it's gonna take some white people to civilize them. Cause they don't want to listen to us. See, Black people, we always been civilized. FBA, we been civilized. Nobody had to civilize us. We try to civilize the little hungry Africans, but they don't want to be civilized. But they look at the white man as God. Shit, let the white boys civilize them motherfuckers. Different lived experience, perhaps. It could be lived experience, lifestyle, access, whatever, but they ain't got it in. Yeah, they on their own. They lame as hell, and lame gonna be a lame. Yeah. What up, juice of olives? Yeah, there's no point. There's no point. I'm just being honest, man. Cause listen, nah, I don't want to say that. Let me say this. I have a family member. I ain't gonna say y'all, but I have a family member that's lost in the sauce. He will never, ever, ever grow to his potential. He will never, ever, ever grow from the cracks of the drugs that he's been on. And I understand people say, well, Brian, you know, people change. Woo, woo, woo. People change when they want to change, but you just know this person's not gonna change. That's just me. And I'm not one of these people that be like, well, maybe. Nah, some people, most people be a maybe, but some people be like, hell no. Nah. This is just who he is. That's how we gotta look at these Africans, man. That's just who they are, these Caribbeans. Or any immigrant group that come over here. I'm in Texas. Geopolitics all plays. Yeah, I understand that. And listen, I'm with you on that. Geopolitics do play a role in it. And I get it. Listen, I get it. I get it at the same time. But when you try to tell a group of people on what's going on, try to put them on game, and they knock your hand down because they colonized in the mind, but not colonized in the body, but they want to listen to that white boy, you got to let geopolitics or politics, whatever going on in their homeland, let it happen. Been in New York City, 55 never had ever Spanish friend. That's crazy, but they cool. And I can't knock it, Doug. I can't knock it. I always had bad experience with them Africans, man. All my experiences have been bad with them. Except two. Except when I went out there. But other than that, just coming across them, I don't know, man. You just don't feel it with it. It's just like an empty vessel with them, man. Just like they just empty on the inside. I don't know. That's just me though. Yeah, they scammers too. They some goddamn scammers too. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't trying to convince y'all of that, but I don't trust them people. I don't trust them people at all. And I can't knock nobody that hang with them. Yeah, I can't knock nobody. Hey man, if you hang with these folks, man, hang with them. I ain't knocking. I just never had access to them, especially being from Mississippi. We didn't have a population of Africans or Caribbeans and stuff like that, but we did have them funky Indians, that stank at the stove, and we did have Chinese folks. That was it. It's rare that you see an African. You might see one African. We might have one African kid at the school. That was it. But I never had a Caribbean at my school. But we had a few Africans at my school. Now I come think about it, and they were weird as hell too. They were weird as a motherfucker. Like they were scared to talk and shit. They were scared to talk. They never want to talk when you speak to them. When you try to get to know them, they just look at you. I see why. Cause they mom and dad told them don't fuck with the Black Americans. That's just where I'm at though. I can't speak for the East Coast though. I know the East Coast is a different ball game. You remind me of that sheriff in No Country for Old Men when you say certain stuff. I'm gonna have to watch. Oh, I ain't seen that so long. That's one of my favorite movies too. No Country for Old Men. I like this shit. Yeah, yeah. I'm a country nigga, man. So listen now. I might be saying some words now. Neo Soul, when she used to me. So sometimes y'all gotta get used to me, man. Cause I might say some words that might be out of place. Y'all smart enough to use context clues and connect what I'm trying to say. What is your favorite image? I don't watch sports. I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports fan. That was my thing. I'm not a sports fan, man. I'm not a sports fan. Not at all. I'm talking about bad people be talking to me about sports and shit, man. Especially this Cowboy City. People be talking to me about the Cowboys. I be looking at them crazy like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking. I don't even know these motherfuckers. Hey, bullshit. I don't even know these motherfuckers. I don't watch this shit. But if I had to pick a player, I pick LeBron in basketball, NFL, Michael Vick, baseball, Fred McGriff. That's it. That's all I know. That is all I know. Hold on, Neil. So let me get you right, Neil. Yeah, that's all I know. Yeah. What y'all cooking tonight, though? I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna be fasting too, y'all. I gotta lose this weight too, man. I gotta lose some weight, man. I got fat in the last 2 or 3 years and shit. So I'm gonna be fasting tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna see how this gonna go. I'm gonna see how this gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna see how this gonna go because I'm hungry now. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all fucking with you, man. Y'all messing with you, boy. I don't know. Can you cuss on lives here? I don't know. I don't want to cuss too much, but yeah, y'all messing with your boy, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the donations too. Thank y'all so much for that, man. I appreciate that. Man, I ain't eat no fish sandwich, man. Y'all gonna have my stomach hurting like a mug, man. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift, Neo Souls. Thank you for the gift. And fish sandwich used to be good too. You cooking a whole chicken with small potatoes. Ooh, that sounds good. I had a half a chicken yesterday at this barbecue jump out here in Dallas. I don't know. I don't know. I might not eat that. I might not eat that. Baked chicken, yellow rice, and ooh, I love some yellow rice. I love some baked chicken. I love chicken. I'm telling y'all, chicken. I'm gonna tell y'all about my chicken stuff though. Why do you go to the strip club on Wednesday and Friday, those special days? Yeah, like on Wednesdays, I go. Well, reason why I go on Wednesday because R&B night too. So I'm getting to R&B, so I love R&B. So they play R&B that night, and on Friday, it'd be chicken wings, chicken wing night and shit. They be having chicken and waffles at the spot I go to. So chicken wings be like $1, so I go up there. Now listen, the women don't dance on me now. You know what I mean? The women do not dance on me. I'm not like one of them dudes like, oh my God. Really, I go there just to relax, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't put I just hand the women the money. I might hand a woman $20 just sitting next to them, so we chop it up. But most of them, they know me anyway, so we just chop it up anyway. So when they get done talking to me, they get their money in the street. But sometimes I put them on a little game to them what they can do. Um, outside the strip, you know, outside the stripping, because that strip club, man, it has a lot of elements up in there, a lot of elements up in there, bad elements. So sometimes I gotta be down with the people sometimes and see what's going on. Young, old, you know. What's up, Miss Judy? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. 43 years old. I've been doing this for like 15 years. I ain't missed a beat yet. But I be with the people though. I be with the people. But I don't allow them to dance on me. I don't allow them to do none of this shit. When I come in, they might hug me, a friendly hug, but I ain't groping them or nothing. None of this shit. That ain't my game. Just minding your business. You ain't doing nothing wrong. You gotta mind your business sometimes. You gotta mind your business sometimes. Gotta mind the business that pays you. I tell anybody that. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, y'all talking about baked chicken, man. I might give you some more motherfucking baked chicken. I ain't nothing. Shit, just think about it. I'm sorry, y'all ain't got nothing. No, I don't work at a strip club. No, I don't work at a strip club. What are your thoughts on the Jasmine Crockett situation in Texas? Man, so many ways I think about this. I'm gonna get on there. I never liked strip club because I'd rather have my lady. My lady be with me though. My mom be with me. My mom be with me. She with me every Wednesday and Friday, man. Shit, I met her at the strip club. She was stripping though. I met her. I met her. They was like with friends or something. They were having like a party or something. Somebody was getting married, and she was with them. I met her just over there. We've been rocking ever since. Riding like caught off stocking ever since. But Jasmine Crockett, man. Let me start out with this. I think one of the things that she messed up at was she didn't communicate to us correctly like she should have. I think she did. I think she didn't. She didn't. And what I mean is, you don't have to talk to us in a low vibrational way. That's just my personal opinion. People like y'all in the comments, y'all are not low vibrational people. You know what I mean? Like I might be low vibration because I do nigga shit. I do a lot of nigga shit. But majority of black people are not like that. And I just feel like she didn't have to do that. I think she should have. If I was running, I would have played to the Latino crowd. I would never said nothing bad about Latino, especially in Texas, because those who's gonna that's how you get your votes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna vote for you. It ain't with the white people. I wouldn't be just talking about Trump all the time. I'd be talking about things, kitchen, kitchen, kitchen things. You know what I'm saying? Things that matter to the regular American person. You know. But I tell my black people, I will offer something tangible to my black people. You know what I'm saying? Like this, we're gonna do black people. If I get in office, I'm gonna make sure my district is da 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 da. I'm gonna add this da 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 da. Then I'm gonna go to Latino, talk to Latino. I might finesse the Latino, just vote for me so I can do something for the niggas. That's what I would have did. You know what I would have did. But I think also, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Democrats, like the DNC, I think they messed her over too. They did a lot of racial things to that girl, man. They did a lot of racial things to that girl. They didn't really want to fund her like that. They didn't really want to endorse her like that. I think Kamala Harris endorsed her, but that Tarico guy, he had support all over Texas, man. So she didn't get that support. People always talk about the wigs, and I don't care about all that wig shit, but it's just about what you say and how you act around people. Yeah, Kitchen Taylor, thank you. Yeah, people say, yeah, she didn't really, I would have appealed to that Latino community so fast. Like when she was making those disparaging remarks about the Latino, that hurt her. They want to bring her a race. I'm like, nah. They would have voted for her because she was championing illegal immigrants. So she always talked about immigrants. She never talked about us as black folk. She talked about the legal immigrants. And I think when she said those things, because, us a lot of black Democrat supporters that got this Trump psychosis going on, like when they hear Trump, they just freeze up. Oh my God, Trump. Oh God, you like Trump. Oh man, how you like Trump? Oh, you a coon, I'm like, nigga, all these presidents racist, bro. All of them. But I think she got caught up in that. I think she got manipulated by the DNC to act a certain way. I do believe that. I hear some people, it's some grassroots organizations out here in Dallas, especially out there at Oak Cliff, that tell me certain things about her. They say she's not an easy person to work with. Now I never met the lady, but they say she's, because it's a sister I know, she do like herbal drinks and herbal teas and stuff like that. And she said, man, she was trying to chop it up with her when she came in her business. She was just trying to talk, man. She had like that. She had like she said Jab act like she didn't want to talk. She had somebody else speaking for her, and she just wasn't a personable person. People like people that's personable. People don't like, even though we know you up here, but sometimes act like you down here. You know what I mean? Act like you down here. Cause we see you on TV acting like you down here, but when you in person, you act like you better than us. Yeah, she went hard for the immigrants. Not enough support. Tarico, he appealed to the Christians too. That's another thing. Texas is a Bible belt. Texas ain't. There's a lot of churches out here. I would appeal to all that shit. Yeah, politicians are wicked, but if I was a politician, I'd be careful with my words. But most definitely, I would have talked to my black people like they got some sense. I would have told them like, man, listen, these are tangible things I'm gonna offer. Now you know how these white folks is. We're gonna have to do some, some switcheroo stuff. But I'm gonna make sure once I get this Latino vote, once I get this white vote, I'll make sure I throw some money to my people over there. You know what I'm saying? I do some. Boy, I go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail anyway, y'all. So I might as well go hard for my people. Brian was funneling hundreds of millions of dollars to certain black neighborhoods and schools and saying it was for this. He said it was for lost Hispanic kids on the border, but really he was paying for kids to get tutored and shit or something. Help a single mother something. That's what I would have did. They would lock me up. They would throw RICO charges on me and everything. What up, Ambition? Thank you. Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, that was she messed up. What else she messed up at? I think one of the main things just always talking about Trump all the time. I think that's the main thing a lot of these politicians, especially on the Democrats, that they mess up. They're talking about Trump and not talking about how you're going to help us as black people. Nah, don't show them all. Unless it's if it's disrespectful, nah, don't show them all. Yeah, if they disrespectful and then don't show them all. Like if it's harmful to people or whatever, don't show them all. But they just cussing in the comment and it's pertaining to it's cool. I'm tired of black politics. Yeah, me too, man. I'm tired of it too. I think I want to ask y'all this: do y'all think because we noticing that these black politicians are getting pushed out, what does that mean for black Americans though? Since we losing all these black politicians to white and Latino votes now, and some people saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, some people are saying that the black vote would not be powerful no more. I don't believe it, but a lot of people are saying it. So since we losing all the black politicians, even though they weren't doing nothing for us, what's next for black America? That's what I want to know. Politics has become childish and divisive. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, most definitely Ambition. I got you. I can't say the whole name though, but I got the first one, Ambition. Yeah, man. Yeah, we need to be more strategic. Because I'm not like politically savvy like most people, you know. I just need somebody to explain. If it makes sense to me, break it down to me on the 8th grade level that I can understand. Trump is getting all those Republicans in trouble. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Build pragmatic coalitions. What you mean by that, Jackson? Pragmatic coalition. Let me look it up. Let's see what pragmatic mean. Oh yeah, that's another thing, y'all. Y'all stop using these goddamn big old words now. Shit. All right, y'all stop you. I know y'all some educated Negroes. Hold on. Let me look up pragmatic right quick. I ain't one of these people that ain't like, oh no, pragmatic meaning. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. Sensibly and realistically, yes. Yes, I do agree. I feel black people, we lost our position because black. Yes. Oh man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Fight for us, they fought for everyone else. Yes, we need to focus on politics on our own block to build. Yes, I agree. I agree, Tanika. I totally agree. Politicians sold us out. Politicians even sold themselves out. They didn't realize. Even with Jasmine Crockett, she was doing so much caving for these illegal immigrants. These same immigrants, they didn't want to vote for her. That's crazy. What's up, Miss Lady? How you doing? How you doing, baby? You doing all right? Let me add you too. What's up, Miss Lady? I can tell from your profile picture because your name different from people. I just remember the profile picture. But yeah, fight for things that people agree on. All that. Yes, identity politics is over with. It's over with. Yeah, I know who you is, Aisha. I know who you is. I recognize your profile picture. Yeah, identity politics is over with, man. Community, man. Community is the big thing. I always say I ain't got the answers, but I know some people that do got the answers, man. I always like to be around people that can go in these spaces, that can be the spook that sat by the door, that can articulate themselves in front of people about what we need than I can. You know what I mean? That's why I love like talking with people, you know, like, okay, what I need to do. Okay, bitch, I support you. You know what I mean? And I want to see us make it, y'all. I really do want to see us make it, man. We gonna make it though. We don't. That's another thing. We don't have to agree. We do not have to agree, yo. That's the thing, man. Shit. I don't like onions, right? I don't like onions. But you might love onions. Why I'm gonna be mad at you because you like onions? We just disagree on onions. We can still move forward and do things together, man. Even if something that I don't like, let's say people wanna build houses in the community, right? They want to build affordable housing in the black community, whatever. But I feel like, hey man, we should say these kids, woo woo woo. But let's say your housing thing is moving forward. I'm gonna support you, even though housing not is my lane or nothing. But I'm gonna support you because I want to see this flourish. Cause it's still gonna benefit us. But ego will destroy anybody. Ego is the issue. Everybody want to be a chief. Everybody want to be a chief, and you can't. And you can't. Yeah, she is bootleg, I think. Yeah, everybody want to be a chief, man. It's gonna be some people that gonna be leaders. That's made to be a leader. Everybody want to be on the front line, man. I don't care about none of that, man. Is it gonna help us out? But I think we get some things started though, man. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause we got some babies coming up. We got some babies coming up, man. I'm hoping we can solidify a foundation for these babies coming up because I'm gonna be dead and gone. I want our children to be good, man. I want our children to be good. Even though we was good as Black Americans, but I think something happened from '98 to 2000 and 2010, maybe. Around that time, man, we saw a big difference, man. Something happened. Something happened. I can't put my finger on. All onions, neo souls, all onions. I don't like onions at all. I don't like onions at all. But yeah, man. But listen, y'all, I thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with me tonight. This is my first YouTube live. I was on here for what? About an hour and 20 minutes, man. You know, and I enjoy talking to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoy talking to y'all. I thank y'all so much for coming through. I thank y'all for the gifts. And yeah, Barack Obama too. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah, bro, man, that's all. Hey, Tanika, that's a whole nother story that we're gonna have to talk about with Obama, yo. Let me say this one thing about Obama. Yeah, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna go live. I gotta get this thing together on my laptop. I want to play videos and shit. I want to look professional. Shit. I don't want to like a nigga recording in the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look like that. So I'm trying to get. I got cameras, y'all. Man, I got all this shit up in here, man. I can't even use this shit. But anyway, but yeah, man, Barack Obama, he destroyed us bad too. He destroyed us bad. He destroyed us, man. He destroyed us. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video on that. Cause I really want to just sit down and think. Cause I want to come out the head, but Obama was probably the worst thing that ever happened to us too, man. Besides Ronald Reagan, in my lifetime of living, I'm talking about my 43 years living. Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, and Obama were probably the worst presidents that I lived through in my life. Yeah, he got rid of. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. I got an OBS account. Yeah, I got one. Tanika, I got an OBS account, but I don't know how to. Man, you know, it took me a month to figure out how to use this OBS account too. But was the problem is when I try to go live on my OBS account, it won't do it right, or something ain't right. That's why I'm gonna go to the computer shop tomorrow, so one of them computer geniuses can tell me what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, I got OBS. Yeah, cause I want to play videos and shit. I want to sit back. I don't want to be all in your face. I don't want y'all to see my stomach and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want y'all to see all this fat. I'm trying to lose some weight. That stage name, his real name is Barry Sotero. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But listen, I'm gonna go live Wednesday, y'all. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, around about 6 or 7 o'clock my time, Central Standard Time. But I'm finna go live on TikTok for a minute, talk a little crazy to these folks, and you know. So yeah, if y'all on TikTok, whatever, y'all come through. I'm gonna be over yonder. I might go live on TikTok. I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all something about TikTok before I go. TikTok is a wild place, man. It's a wild place. I like YouTube better though. I ain't gonna lie. I like YouTube better. I ain't gonna lie. I like YouTube. I like YouTube. But TikTok is a wild place, boy. Some characters on there. Yeah, it is ghetto. It's ghetto over here. It's bougie over here. It smells good. Listen, when I walk over here on YouTube, I smell wildflowers. You know what I'm saying? I smell the wildflowers over here, motherfucker. You go over there on TikTok, you smell the cigarettes and black and mild. Thank you, Tanika. I thank you for even rocking with me. Thank you, Carl, for coming through, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for the money. God damn, thank y'all for the money and the gifts. I humbly thank that. But yeah, you go TikTok, you gonna come out that motherfucker smelling like a black and mild. Come over here on YouTube, smell like wildflower. Anyway, y'all be safe, man. I love y'all so much, man. I thank y'all. Thank y'all so much, man, for supporting me. Just give me time, y'all. Just give me time. I'm gonna continue dropping videos. Drop some tomorrow, man. But I do want to talk about that Obama thing, though. I'm trying to figure out what day I want to post it. But yeah, I got a couple videos that's in the chamber this week, man. Please support. Please subscribe. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Shout out to my mods, Miss Lady and the Neo Soloist. Thank y'all so much. Y'all gonna be seeing them a lot too. Yeah, TikTok is hood and it's messy and it's pathetic and it's people hate you over there. You know, a lot of them don't like me over there too, y'all. Y'all know that. They don't like me over there. But anyway, love y'all so much, man. Peace out.